This is going to be a very exposing video for me, but I'll try and keep this first bit quite short. It's a good video, it goes up and down, it's like a roller coaster, but it's kind of like a movie. To give a little backstory, you can probably tell the title. And if you've watched my channel for a while, which you might not have, you might not know because I've been on planes before, that I had a fear of flying planes, stuff like that. And I've always been quite a fan of planes, like I like it, like love plane watching and stuff. But man, traveling via air scared the fuck out of me. And a bit of backstory, so basically this year, like I've been on planes before and I've never really been comfortable, but this year I was meant to go a very long haul distance, like a 20-hour flight. Didn't happen, backed out, just couldn't do it, anxiety ridden, terrified, just didn't work. It wasn't gonna happen, and it sent me into a spiral, just a shell of the person that I thought I was. Like, I'm always the type of person who is able to push through the anxious barrier, but I just couldn't do it, and it stemmed into my business, social life, personal life, and it destroyed things. Anxiety is a horrible thing, but that's what this video is about. This video is about victory for me. So I have a client, I'm gonna call him a friend. He's a friend now. He's like a great guy. His name's Matt. He has a condition called muscle dystrophy. The guy is literally a superhero. He just gives a big fuck you to the universe because he's pushing through so many different things that are giving him problems. So I'll show you more of his story in another probably video or something. But basically for my birthday he surprised me. I told him, I haven't told many people this, that's why I'm saying I'm exposing myself. He surprised me with a trip to London, but in the trip, obviously I was nervous about the plane, there was this other sheet that said you're enrolled in a course called Flying with Confidence, British Airways, and basically that course is like, it's everything. We'll get in more details. Let's just say the plane ride there. Do you know what? Matt's a pilot, which is crazy. Matt's a pilot, he knows how to fly planes. So we were leaving to go, may as well show you a montage. London. God almighty, look at my face. My eyes. I'm wrecked. You know, you always see these travel YouTubers and they're up at like 3 in the morning and they're like, see, when I got up this morning I didn't believe it was the time that it was. I was like, it's 3 in the morning, sitting there trying to open my eyes and all. There's my pilot. So this is flight number 1 of 4. 1 of 4. There he is, my pilot. Yeah. Oh god.
First exit, and remember it may be behind you. Opening the doors.
Taking a bit slow. My ears are already popping. It was at this point on the plane that I was just kind of like blown away that I was actually so calm and calculated. I feel like we always build things up in our head, but this moment was like, I was nice and relaxed at this point, which was just, again, it blew me away because I'd never been relaxed on planes before. While you were sleeping, the camera was on.
How was that?
And he was sitting like that while we're coming into land. Mom was just nearly passed out.
There's the shower.
That's the landing gear. There's that dog again, barking in the hull. What are you doing? Woo! Solid. So I did it. Like, I was there, I was calm, I was relaxed, it was fine. So there was nothing more to do but go and explore friggin' London. The London Underground for the tube.
I was born to be free.
Shiny shoes. It's kind of scary how real it looks. I mean, like, it's like they're looking right in your soul. Me and Beck. Oh, you cunt.
I was born to be free.
Funny thing about the London Eye, our motherfucking spin, they call it when it turns around, ours broke at the top. So someone who's not the best with heights was kind of like, oh my goodness. So yeah, that was like all the touristy stuff, Madame Tussauds, London Eye, all that cool stuff. Buckingham Palace, you know. And then it came on to the second day, which was the important day. It was the Flying with Confidence course. Now I'll admit, there was people who were 1,000,001 times worse off than I was, and I feel my heart went out to them. You know, shaking, crying, taking diazepams and all that stuff. You basically go in and you get a full course on the mechanics of flying, how a plane flies, backup systems, different approaches that pilots take, training, fuel, everything. You basically go through such a big list, and it was so eye-opening, the meticulous approach that people take when it comes to getting onto a plane and everything in the background. Like Matt also set up a couple of interviews that we had with pilots, because he knows a lot of pilots for British Airways, and I was talking to loads of them, and you just don't understand how much detail goes into the planning behind it, and it really just alleviates any sort of pressure in your head. And I would highly recommend anyone does this course that has any sort of fears or feelings like that. I mean, it's not just for your standard people who have never flown. It's also for people who frequently fly and still have that, ooh, you know. But after the course, you get an interview, or not an interview, you get a sort of a crash course with a psychologist, and she basically goes through the feelings and roots to anxiety and overthinking, catastrophizing, all that stuff. And she basically gives you methods on how to try and bring yourself back down, reframe your anxiety so that it doesn't overcome you, that you can embrace it. And I sort of knew a lot of this stuff because I've done a lot of the training in my job, fitness and stuff like that, a lot of breath work and stuff, and I really appreciated all the stuff that they had to say. And I tried to give my 2 cents to the people as well, but I'll keep all that sort of for me because I feel like I can make another video based upon that, and I can really help a lot of people. And then once you sort of understand the roots of anxiety and stuff like that, that's the point where you then go on to do the confidence flight. Now, never will I ever do another flight again where the pilot narrates every friggin' thing that he's doing, every noise, every jitter, every jump, every bump, everything. It was class. Sometimes you hear noises on a plane like they tell you everything. They tell you all the noises, all the bumps that's gonna happen, and it just sets you free because you actually, once you understand, I think it's called Bernoulli's principle or something, I can't really remember, but it's something about just how a plane flies and stays elevated in the air. It's just amazing. It takes you to a place of calmness that you didn't think you could have. Like I'm not gonna lie, my ass is always clenched on a plane, and it just wasn't. I was just nice and relaxed, calm. They were serving peanuts, pretzels, everything. And to meet countless hundreds of people were on that plane that had anxious feelings. Like, to meet all those people was just to know you're not alone in a fear. And to have went the whole year knowing that you've let yourself down, to just go straight back up again, figuratively and literally take off. It's just, your confidence just goes back up and you just don't feel like a shell of the person you was. And that's the whole sort of message of this video. It's been all over the place. I know this video, like, it's been up and down and highs and lows. I wanted to keep it really short because I feel like I can make a few more videos based upon this. The thing with anxiety and fear, you shying away from it is not going to do anything about it, and that's the one thing that your brain will always tell you you can't do. You can't run towards your fear. You have to, like, you have to throw yourself in the deep end. You're not gonna, anxiety can't kill you, panic attacks can't kill you. You get 15 minutes of severe panicking until your I can't remember if it's adrenaline glands or something, until they completely drain. You just can't panic no more. You have to push yourself. Seriously, you're gonna be so shocked at what you can do. It's terrifying how much capability we all have, and that's what I realized. Like, I know I've probably come across I can't actually explain and fathom everything I went through on that London trip, and I only have Matt to thank for it. Like, he is just a true friend who he's really opened my eyes on what's possible for him and me. You know, for me PTing him just till now, for a guy to do that for me is just mind-blowing. So anyone who has, I'll recommend that course. It's great. It really does help. Hopefully British Airways see this. But yeah, try and live your life based upon the fact that you need to live in the moment, not tomorrow or what happened yesterday, because neither of which, you're not promised tomorrow, and yesterday's gone, so it doesn't really matter anymore. So just sit and embrace every fear and feeling that you've got. If your heart's racing, how fucking fast can it race? Let's go, come on. Keep racing, let's go. If you're shaking, just shake with your body. Like, you know, you gotta shake. It looks weird, but shake with it. If you're sweating, right, okay, I'm getting a shower. Just relax. And yeah, I am on cloud 9. Literally yesterday, I was literally on cloud 9. And onwards and upwards now. The world is my oyster. I had to get this sorted for the goals that I have, and there we go. Thanks for watching. More coming in the future.